It's time to load in.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I can still tell you what's going on because, as 1,000 men have said 1,000 times before, you don't need the goddamn map for most of it.
It is true.
If you
Oh, and
do,
right when you say that, it starts generating the map.
see, I'm an IT specialist. I know how this works. You just have to get something involved that makes you look stupid for saying so. We call that one quantum maintenance because it's like quantum physics. You observe it and kaboom, collapses. Last time, our great and noble heroes faced off against the one who seeks revenge, Sindara the Sculptor, a fiend of old who now has taken all of Goka into his grasp, a dimensional one, surrounded by an impenetrable barrier. The great sorceress, Houchin, is rendered powerless by his intervention, and now you must fight for her stead, lest everyone befall the most wretched fate of death and despair. Once you entered into his mock tournament, you defeated Tito's toughest, augmented by powerful spirits. And now it is him who stands against you, having shoved aside his goons, the Lightkeepers, finding them inferior for the task, and himself just fine. Then he delivered a critical blow to Arbeth, demonstrating his speed and cunning. Or at the very least his speed, mobility, and ability to strike with the open palm. As he stands atop the pillar, and his other form stands atop another pillar, flanking you from both sides. You feel a strange resonance in your heart, for you are technically within a morphic plane of Abadar himself, which is a little contradictory, but shh. There is a resonance in the air, a resonance for thee. One may even call it the power of friendship.
It's the ultimate power.
It's the ultimate power.
We really are in fairy tale today.
First and foremost, everyone gets their stamina back as you hear the thoughts and prayers of your friends. And since stamina is not physical anything, but more just luck, belief, and destiny, you can get it all back. I mean,
I feel filled with the belief that Baby Browse has in me.
Baby Brows.
Claire then shrinks 5 levels.
Each of
Dang
you
it.
gain what?
Does that count for Sir Metalfist too?
Yes.
Since he's... Okay, I wasn't.
I mean, a lot of people think Sir Metal Fist is the entrant, so
I do.
karate chop. As I mentioned, each of you gains a benefit from one each of the teenest, toughest, the closest, and the strongest, for they had to fight you many times. Their fighting style resonant with yours.
We're buddies.
Yeah.
Definitely. It is then the sculptors engage in their actions. Whoosh. First and foremost, the one over to the east, standing atop the lava-covered spike, whoosh, does a little whoop 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 with his hands and manifests. What is this even called? I think it's called a world sphere. It's a bubble of another dimension that he crosses over downwards. Kuchen, I require from thee this is that one, yeah. A DC 42 Fortitude save. DC 42 Fortitude. God damn, they sound so similar now that I think about it.
Okay, DC 42 fort save.
Or become immobilized for the round, as you are stuck to the ground by its intense gravity tugging upon you.
Oh no, gravity.
Does Kuchen have the leg day? He does.
Yes.
Marvelous. This costs him no action. This does not occupy his turn. This is something that he just idly does. Let's see.
Oh.
What can Sindara do on his turn? Because this guy is one of those boss guys with weight. I mean, on the plus side, it's not like Pathfinder 1E, where if you had a wizard, it's like, hey, you know what he does? All the spells. What spells does he use? And good luck, and they just walk out with their hand on their head, you know, like in those old shows. And I love it. It's just, okay, thank you. Here we go. Rotates. What? Oh, that's just comical. Wait. What? Oh, that's just... Okay, planar restructuring. That's a fun one. Oh, that's a great one. But we'll not do that for now, because I think what makes the most sense is to show Kuchen what he can do with portals. He doesn't need to teleport. He can just open tiny little gateways and shoot you with elemental fury. Sindara is not as well informed about your particular statuses and resistances as most other people are, because, you know, he just kind of showed up like a few minutes ago.
He just got here.
So, Kuchen, become peppered with 3 elemental blasts.
Wow.
2 of those hit.
Let me check.
I did not include... Yeah, I did include multiple tech. Oh, they made it less... I don't like the change of this. They made it more transparent, which I guess makes sense, but eh. All right.
Yeah, so 2 of those hit.
Marvelous, marvelous. Then riddle me this damage 3. 1 of cold and 1 of electricity. As several gates open nearby, and elemental energy spills out in blasts. The bridge you are standing on
Total
wobbling.
63.
The other Sindara, the Mind Sculptor. Oh no, it's Chase the Mind Sculptor.
Oh no, he's gonna be overpowered and expensive.
He does a grand forward leap towards none other than Sir Metal Fist. He does the 2-point landing, his arms wide, his knees bent. And as the air settles, he gives an uppercut.
An uppercut.
Directly at good old Metal Fist. I think... Which one is the agile one and which one is the one... Okay, this is the knife hand. Critical.
That's oh, baby.
In addition, Sir Metal Fist needs to make a fort save. Let me just do that one for you, because it'll hit faster. Boom. Okay, so Metal Fist is not
Wait.
affected.
With this Grandmaster thingy you gave me,
What else?
can I use that from this distance due to impossible riposte?
It's 15 feet, so get close to your buddies.
Okay.
As in, retributive strike is usually 15 feet. Arbeth! Lightning crackles through your hands as you are infused with Foxfire.
Foxfire.
All your range increments are increased by tenfold. Your bombs do an extra 44 electric damage. All your healing potions are supercharged, and you can administer alchemical brews to your allies by simply hurling them at them. As the electricity turns it into a aromatic therapy.
Hot diggity dang.
The
Yes.
full explanation is in the Hot News channel. Doing 2 thumbs up.
Arbeth, what dost thou doeth? As you watch Sandara beat the crap out of Metal Fist with a single knife hand.
Yeah, I don't agree with that, Fran. So I'm going to brew up an alchemist fire I'm sorry, not greater, awesome. That's
Major.
what they call those. A major. With enfeebled 2.
Take this, knife hands.
Yeah, take this knife hands.
You quickly brew up a potent brew and hurl it with the greatest of strength. Give me the go.
I'm gonna take this.
That's a critical miss.
Ooh.
Gonna hero point that?
I'm a hero point that because because how do I real
Right click, reroll with hero point.
Hit.
That was a good hero point use.
Give me
Yeah,
the
that-
damage.
that is double on fire because our token's fire.
Let's see. Does an additional... Okay, 4... Okay, just give me a moment as I apply... Oh, yeah, need to pull up this one. This is the one that I'm looking for. Fire. 1d4 plus 4. Or is it more?
It's where is it?
Well, he's smoldering. Let's put it like that. All right, that is like an action or two, was it?
Yeah, and I'm gonna make and toss at -5 a major acid flask.
I just want to point out, because bullying Claire is kind of the deal. You do know that if you make these bombs ahead of time, you A, get more, and B, you can draw them and use them in the same action, right?
I get a second.
Yeah,
Make these in advance, Claire.
You do know that what's Quick Bomber is all about, right?
At level 20.
yeah. I'm also being a dummy, but
Give me
point
go,
is-
Claire. Hurl.
Yeah, hurl.
No.
Darn.
No. This is one of those fights where I know I yell about it a lot, but this is one of those fights where having like a bard or someone who can cast heroism would have been real nice.
Yeah.
But
But magic is for nerds.
magic is for nerds.
So is music.
What's it done for you so far?
Yeah, nothing. Nothing at all.
Let's look at all the horrible things magic clearly does.
Yeah.
Anyway, you have to do what
None of this
Sindara.
would have happened without magic.
Jace the Mind Sculptor would like to redefine the meta as he is hit in the back of the head with a bomb that starts singeing his hair.
I'm gonna use a hero point to buff my attack by +4.
Big
And
strike.
then just slash at him.
Take this, you foul fiend.
+4. Add.
How did you... Wow.
Wow.
By one.
I've got 3 of them. I'll use 1 more.
I'm back.
I mean,
Oh, wow.
with the -2 from the enfeebled, is he at like?
Wait, is your...
I think enfeebled lowers your DC or your AC.
Wait, is your... Is yours really... expert?
Yeah.
Oh god, well, if I had known that, I would have probably included that in the buffs, because, just gonna say it, won't work. Won't work otherwise.
Mm.
Here you go. You get a little bit of combat expertise from your boy, Takatora.
Thank you, Takatora.
That will hit then.
You're my friend.
Okay, and he
And
takes...
then
What oh
Yeah,
god.
2d6 persistent from the
Yep.
thing.
I'm just gonna say it this time. Sonic! He's surrounded by pounding repetitive energy.
Sonic,
2d6.
the hedgehog.
He can really move.
Alright, that's an action, I think.
Yeah, and because I'm raging, I'll just follow it up with a grab.
Oh no!
Beauty god.
Grisp him.
You grab firmly a gentleman.
I have to double check how many actions the laser beam is. 2 actions. Okay, never mind. I guess I'll just try and slash him again while I'm holding him.
You squeeze him and attempt to press your claws deep into him. Nope. No. Kuchen. You are not paralyzed in place, which means you can make your moves.
Okay, so I'm going to, because of my ridiculous movement.
I just want to point out that Bea has to be leaning forwards to keep Sindara close enough to the ground that people can actually hit him.
Yeah, I'm just
Maybe
like
Dad
pinning
was
him with
trying to
one
slap him.
finger against the floor.
Alright,
So, I'm going to dash on over.
be careful. Sindara does look like the kind of person who has, opportunity attacks.
I know.
But you have so much movement you could probably just make it anyway.
Just zigzag.
Dashes.
So you run over, I can do a normal strike.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. What your cool powers feel like. Kujan! You are infused with Tino's alertness, his defensive retributive techniques. You can feel your muscles spasm in response to damage dealt to your allies, as well as the fact that you feel a little sassy when it comes to it. Bea would probably just feel... Takatora doesn't believe in the power of friendship, so you probably just hear like all the combat techniques resonate in your brain.
So
Suddenly-
this means Kujan has materialized goggles,
Sure, why not?
because he's the leader.
Oh no.
So I can go for my normal attack.
The hits.
And then, with the attack penalty, I'm going to do a perfect finisher on him. Whoop, that was
That's
damage. I
very
didn't mean to
optimistic
do
of you,
that.
thank you. Oh god. Oh god, I just noticed how many goddamn effects I have to keep track of if you actually crit this man. Let's see. If you crit, he might get slowed. He might get pushed. Oh god, his armor takes... He isn't wearing any, so that doesn't matter. He might be blinded, and he will be flat-footed. So if you
We're
ever
just
crit...
we're gonna stack debuffs on him.
And then I slide
Claire,
over here.
Claire, that's how you fight bosses in this system.
But
Yeah,
that's been
well,
an entire thing, Claire.
No, I mean that's like every game though. It's like you when you're at the end game, you find the boss is like, I am the great god dragon, paralyzed.
Hey, if hold
Blindness.
person works, hold person works. Is that your turn, Kujan?
Yep, that's it.
You gain panache. Bethany.
Which means I also gain 25 temporary hit points.
Bethany. You're on a robot. He got
Oh.
knife-handed, and now Sandara the sculptor is under a claw, and he's on fire, and he's also attacked by booming sound.
I'm gonna coat Sir Melphis in this oil. So now I don't need to roll my unstables.
Lube up your boy.
Yeah. And then we're gonna log on to the close Sindara.
I love the
And-
aha.
Uh-huh. And Sir Malphus is just gonna go. Let's see. That's Megaton unstable. BS. Darn it. I'm gonna lose.
Miss.
Well, first I gotta give myself the hero point back. I have to give myself. And then reroll it.
And I'm the only one not rolling critical misses today.
Because you have advantage naturally.
Well,
Right.
only when I use a perfect finisher.
By the way, Bethany.
Eh.
Sir Metalfist is infused with something quite strange. A magical aura glows through all of its gears, lubricating his processes. And now he hits with his fist. Bam! Give me the goods.
Ah, only 37.
I mean-
But he also
Extra this. Sindara, by the way,
So-
seems to have no particular resistances or anything.
and I gotta get the right thing. I gotta open both sheets to find it. Dugga. Yeah, there you are. Persistent boost.
Oh no. That's some persistent cold for this boy.
Yeah.
So he is now also slowly freezing, as he is on fire, as he is assaulted by sound. Marvelous.
Also, Bethany gets an attack, because why not? Why
I
is
got
that
a gun!
Gun! Whack.
So, as you hit him
Well-
with a... As you shoot at him, he does something naughty. Something very,
Well, no, I
very
strike
naughty.
I strike it.
Oh,
I
you're
don't
striking
shoot.
him, excuse me. Don't shoot at the guy with the portals.
Oh no, you could do that thing that Ashleen could do.
He in fact actually can. I should have done it on Claire's bomb, but he's going easy on you, which is probably why on his
Here.
turn he's going to be like, no.
You're very quiet in the distance. Hey, that's copywritten.
That's mine. But it's
Technically,
also heavily Irish.
she is inside the bubble. She probably could detect it if she wanted to.
She's just in the safe sphere, just getting pissed off.
He says something along the lines of, I've been going a little easy on you then. And so you are suddenly... Okay, first this is going to turn into a howling wasteland. A bubble of roiling, raw energy surrounds you. Reflex save from all of you. Thank you. 42.
Okay.
He gets that
Okay.
one for free.
Well,
Metal
it's
fist.
fine.
Damn.
Bethany, however, gets flame broiled.
Oh no,
So
it's
that-
fire, Bella.
It's all that lube all over Metal Fist. He's
It is in
slip
fact fire
sliding around.
damage. It is 10d8. Yeah.
I have resistance 5, I believe. No, resistance 4 fire.
It's fire damage, by the way.
Retributive strike.
That is fair enough. Well, whoever you protect gains the extra resistance, I guess.
Bella.
You also all have resistance 5 to it because you're nearby me.
All right, Kujan, what are you doing? Come on, show us the goods. Hit. Don't forget you have panache. You can use finishers.
Yeah, but I don't want to waste it in case, because I get it at the end of my turn, right?
Yeah. Well, fine.
Yeah,
if you want
so
to use it
when-
on your turn, that's fine too. And
Yeah,
then
Won't use it.
Sindara actually gets to make his moves because again, it is almost natural to move everything. Well, what's he gonna do? let's see. How many does he do with this? He makes 3 elemental gateway strikes. For 2 actions. Pew pew. I find it weird. This is just like a thing that I think is it's just a consistency issue this has. You know how flurry of blows and everything they always mention, like, by the way, MAP only increases after the attacks are made, or MAP increases as normally. They don't do it about monsters. Monsters are just like, nah, sort yourself out.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Well, since you like sound ice and all so much, an ice shot for Kuchen, who is doing so much damage that he gets the first strike. Lucky you. Miss. The second one. Gosh, what were you doing? I guess a little acid for good old Bea.
That hits.
Here you go, a little acid just for you. And finally, let's electrocute Sir Metal Fist. Miss.
Finisher.
No.
I
Wait.
finished her in the last turn. I have it buried in post. He only has to miss me.
Oh yeah, he only has to miss you. All right. Well, how does this work?
Well, you said I can use finishers now on my
Yes.
return attacks, so I do this, and I hero point.
Oh.
Wait, I can't because I had already used the.
Because it is a fortune. Oh my goodness, it fucking broke. PF2E trade fortune. Great.
Cute.
Yes, unfortunately, technically, you cannot double advantage yourself. Which, admittedly, I will give him one thing. They at least codified it better than 5e, where it's just like, nah, you can't. And here it's like, no, you can't. It's pretty much the same thing, but it also
There's a
isn't.
difference.
There's a subtle difference.
Gives that like Yu-Gi-Oh once per turn feel.
He then does that straight dash towards you, Bea. He's gonna karate chop you, probably. There's a guy on the floor. He's going to demonstrate his... Oh, wait, he's actually better with acrobatics than athletics. I guess that is how monks tend to pan out.
Yeah, they do the flips.
Well, your DC is 46, and he somehow failed that. Wow.
Idiot.
He tries to escape, but Bea knows how to grasp things firmly. As he squirms on the ground. Ah! Well, fine. Then he's going to unleash a flurry, of course. Wait, he has like reach on this, doesn't he? No, it's only 10 feet. He can't... Technically, he can reach you, but I think that's goofy. I think that's goofy when he's already on the ground. So, Kuchen, how would you like? No, let's actually go for Metal Fist. Wap pa 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 pa. Wait, no. He already has an MEP. Well, one of those crits, which means I get to tell you what happens when he crits.
How much does a crit buy?
1.
I
So-
stop it.
If you have a reaction for it, you can do it, yes.
I get a reaction every turn, and I already have 3.
Now, Zyle, I don't want to piss in your parade, but, and this is important, I think they get a specific reaction.
Yes, I haven't used my normal one yet. I've only used the ones that would go for tax
Just-
opportunity.
Just making sure we're all keeping track of everything properly here. All right, well, I guess Sir Metal Fist is spared the worst of it.
Still gets beat up pretty bad. Though.
Because the retributive strike ones would count for attack of opportunity, right?
Retributive Strike one's count for attack. Retributive Strike is its own reaction thing.
Oh, I didn't know because of how it was combined with my parry.
It's combined with your parry, but it isn't your parry specifically. Let's see. This, and they're all still affecting him. So he's still burning and smoldering underneath. Nice. Arbeth. Even though he is on the ground and prone and not as accurate as normal, he still manages to deliver some devastating blows on Metal Fist. What do you do?
I don't care for what he is doing.
He's unable to slip out of that finger, though.
So I'm gonna have Baby Rouse coup de grace him.
Oh no.
He'll be paralyzed,
All
that
right.
Claire.
I'm going to. What's the opposite of enfeebled? The spell one. The
Stupefied.
just a since he's throwing things around, throwing magic. So I'm gonna make a stupefying acid flask.
That guy in the back's the one doing the magic. The guy up front. Just
Wait, there's a
hitting
guy.
things.
There's a guy in the back.
Yeah. The
Yeah, over
second
the
one.
gap.
He's floating.
He's walking on the air specifically.
Oh man, I didn't see that dude.
I- You
To
got
be fair,
clapped
he
by
hasn't
both
hit
of
you
them.
yet.
Well, I mean,
Would you like to take your turn, Arbeth?
Yeah. You said I was close enough to hit him. I'm close because of the buff, right?
Yeah, you have like a
It's
billion
900
range.
feet, Claire.
You could hit the sun if you wanted to.
Okay,
Yeah,
just
you-
checking.
You can hit
Okay.
anything.
Stupefy Acid Flask. Go! Wait, that. Oh yeah, that's a major. Never mind.
Okay, so fun fact. You're making a range attack. Karate chop. At your ankies.
Jesus Christ.
Also, since he said he wasn't going to be nice anymore, he's not going to be nice anymore. He
was
catches
being
your
nice.
he catches your bomb in his portal. And oh wait, no, excuse me. Are you within 60 feet of him? Unfortunately, that is apparently a requirement. Oh, you are. Arbeth, how would you like to eat your own bomb?
I would, since I rolled an 8, I think, twice.
Cool. He rolls this with a plus
Good,
43.
not to.
Claire, you are utterly whacked with your own bomb.
Hell yeah, dude.
There you go.
It's kind of funny you did that after Safi specifically commented he could do that.
Claire's very intelligent, thank you.
I don't know that he can do it in character. Well, I know he's
True.
doing portal stuff, but like it's not.
Point is, Arbeth, you've made your moves. You've exhausted their reactions. At the very least, your friends don't have to worry about that anymore. So hey, consider it your backline duty of using your hit points as a resource. What would you like to do now, Arbeth?
That's a reaction you said.
Yeah, they've used their reactions, so you still have whatever actions you had left.
Okay. Frostfile, take this.
I don't. Yeah, this guy. All right, damage. Give me the damage, Claire. Come on.
Oh, wait, that was supposed to be a major.
Well, then roll a major
Same
and roll me
deal.
the damage.
Yeah, I don't have a major in my inventory for some reason.
Arbeth struggling with her backpack and her bandolier as she's trying to have this awesome fight against the final boss. Thank you, Claire.
Oh wait, I screwed up. That's I don't. Yeah, I don't. I don't
Hey,
have the
Claire.
major. Yeah,
How does it feel being stupefied?
I know, right?
Because you are.
I sure am. It's
I
not
may-
a spell though.
I may be stupid.
Just take that. I don't have the major gold. Just it hits whatever. Take that.
All right, Bea.
He's flat-footed now. Go.
Arbeth is being a real paper hands right now.
Oh no, she's
Doing
not.
great over there, pal.
She's not holding crypto right.
I suddenly want to invest in crypto.
Anyway, the acid on you
Oh.
wears out, and now Bea gets to go. Big Bea.
I'm gonna slash at the guy I'm holding, I guess.
Don't forget that your thing wears out at the end of your turn unless you refresh it. So
Yeah. Which is
give
what
him
I'm
the old
thinking.
lashing. Well, it's almost a crit. Just closer than most of the time. All right. Well, cool. This time he takes some persistent slashing. This guy's just falling apart at the seams, ain't he?
Wow. And I'll use Furious Grab to refresh that grab.
Yeah.
And then last action, yeah, I'll hit him again.
Give him
At
another
least try to.
miss.
I can probably finish him off if I use a hero point. So I'm gonna
Almost
do that.
certainly. He's 23 hit points left.
Yeah. End that idiot.
Sindara, the sculptor, fades from your hands as he splits into infinitely many translucent forms of himself. A tiny wisp
good?
flickers over to the other.
Oh,
I think that's good.
If you had anyone on your team and your team weakness wasn't magic, I could tell you what was going on, but nope. Good,
I mean,
Jen.
if it's my soul, I can tell. But...
The last guy left is hanging over a pole in the ground because, you know, why give you
Okay.
any advantage?
To do something stupid anime, I want to combine a couple of my feats.
All right, what are you doing? Come on, give it to me
Okay.
straight.
So
Give
I
the
want to
anime.
combine cloud jumping,
Let's see. Okay, you can jump very far. Thank you.
triple my distance and a long jump, wall jump,
All right.
and daring acts.
Now, there's one thing I would like to point out, and this is like, I guess I'm gonna have to complain very briefly about certain specific things that Pathfinder 2e does that you didn't have in older editions, or even in 5e. So, if you critically fail, even if it's really easy on those jumps, you fucking don't jump and you fall on your ass.
Huh.
Now, my problem with that is very simple. You should be able, like, I get it. If you're really good, your number's so high that even the critical won't do it. But I think it's dumb. I think it's stupid. It's silly. It's like critical failures on knowledge checks. It's like, come on, man, just let them have it. But you can do it. What are you trying to do here? Is what I want to know. These are feats, yes,
Yeah.
but what is the action?
So I want to do a daring act to jump off this ledge, stab him while jumping into him, and then kick off of him back to the land.
It's a very dangerous move.
Yes. I'm a swashbuckler.
All right, sure, go for it.
In fact, I can use one of my hero points.
Luckily, because
Yeah,
Claire has
+4.
exhausted his reaction, you don't provoke that one. So good on you, Claire.
I just smile.
So good thing I have hero points.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
We're getting the bad rolls out first, guys.
So, how far are you? Like, how far are you jumping for this in total?
Let me check what my jumping speed
Like,
is.
the DC for this jump, I think, is like a third of the distance. So you can jump like 120 feet with this roll, if I'm correct.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So it'd be from here. It'd be like 50 feet.
Well, you're good.
Awesome.
No,
Just
it's
didn't
awesome possum.
Didn't roll. As long as that one didn't count. That's all that mattered.
Naturally. All right, I guess we're gonna have to deal with Kujen's fuckery.
Anime
There's-
nonsense.
There's all the anime. Sure is happening.
There is some numbers.
All right. Well, he doesn't have any armor, does he? Like, he might still. I guess technically his robes might still count as armor.
Oh, and
Funnily-
there's the other one.
Okay, this guy has no equipment whatsoever. He's nude, apparently.
Ugh.
He's completely ass naked. No equipment on this guy.
That's really awkward.
Well, he gets to make
ass
1,
naked.
2, 3. Okay, he's flat-footed for 1. Let's start off with that one. That's the easy one. And he takes an extra 1d8 from what?
No. That's not damage.
All right, here we
That's
go.
warp wave.
Well, tell me that after I'm done with all these other stupid things. Let's see. To be slowed one, the DC is. Oh wait. Oh, the thing is its own thing. Okay, I can just click it. Let me just pop this one out. It makes it a bit easier. Okay, that's uno. Das dos. Des tres. I mean, I think he can still crit fail it, but low odds. Well,
Yeah, that's about it.
all right. Warp wave does what?
He has to roll another fort save, which he automatically fails, but he can crit fail. A basic fort save.
What happened?
He is dazzled, and if
That's
he
not
crit
good.
fails, it is permanent.
Well, he didn't crit fail, but he sure is dazzled by all this warping energy. You land where you land, Kujen. Please put yourself down where you intend to land, unless you.
He's dazzled for 3 rounds.
Marvelous.
I'm over here.
Let's see if let's see. Okay, effects. Can I? No, I can't edit this. That's dumb. Cool, great, love it. Well, that was a turn. Bethany.
That
I gotta
was
get
okay.
Nash back.
So my fist runs over here and makes pot shot at this guy. Let me select them, please.
Is that a gun?
I can't
Blam,
select
blam,
them.
blam.
You can't
But
select him.
anyway,
He's just too dazzling in that warp wave, I guess.
you just that
I just realized this guy's supposed to be a wizard, but he doesn't have a spellcasting list.
ooh, that hits. I think
Signature
does it?
stuff.
He's flat-footed.
Yeah, it hits.
So yeah, I believe so.
Wait, you have a
Blam.
range increment. Okay, he's in 30 feet.
Ah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Oh shit! I didn't mean to click that twice. So I don't know if it'll pop up. Yeah.
No,
That
it's good.
doesn't help.
It's good. It's good. Keep going.
And then Bethany, wanting you to use her actions, pulls out a material essence disruptor and throws it at Tindara.
Material essence disruptor. Okay. That might do something, actually.
Don't know what, but it's gonna be fun.
Okay, all right. Roll me that counteract check, I guess.
Cool,
Ah.
crikey.
Man, that's not a bad roll, actually. It's not enough for him, though, but...
I will hero point to roll higher.
I mean,
I
Actually,
would save it because you probably have other things we need.
what
fella.
is his, what would his DC be, anyway? His DC is like 50 whatever, right?
Yeah, so probably could only crit on a 20.
Well, not to mention that his spell level is probably like 11 because it technically is half a creature's level. But the point is that he kind of causes a little airwalk to wobble a bit. If you had a dedicated mage, they could abuse that fact, but nope.
What's a mage?
What is
Oh,
what is
that's my
magic
turn.
really?
also, I might get up for a second. But
Fine.
that's my turn, so get back.
Magic is that thing I did to his face a minute ago.
Oh,
He's just
yeah.
gonna swoop in on Quoquin.
I can hit him.
Ow! Smack him. Ow! And then he's going to try to, because he has to make this, okay, cool. He's going to hurl Kuchen into that hole.
Oh, Kuchan's going in that hole.
Bye, Kuchen. See you later.
Bye.
I'll be back.
It's very arrogant of you, thank you. And then he has to make another one because he's going to try and slap Bear.
Hey,
Hong Kong Fooey, baby. That actually hits. I keep forgetting the ear.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting he's a high-level boss character. I don't play these guys very often. I'll tell you that much.
damage.
Let's see.
and
Okay.
then 50.
I wish we crit, though, because his crits are the fun one. Arbeth. You're pretty sure you just saw Kuchen fall into a hole, but Bear's kind of on the way.
That's annoying. Well. I make it very clear to him that I'm going to throw another bomb at him.
Don't worry about me. I just got a little bomb.
Here comes the op-ed special. You very slowly wind up.
Just like, because, I mean, look, he did that whole teleport thing once. He's not going to do it again.
What are the odds
You're a
it'll happen
genius.
twice?
What are the odds it will happen twice?
Exactly.
There's something that just entered my brain that I need to look up, but keep going.
DM, can I throw baby brows at him?
Claire, here's Kujan when he hits the bottom.
My problem with that statement, Claire,
Yeah.
is baby brows okay with this?
Baby brows need to trust me.
Yeah, Claire, just put a gif of what Kujan's feeling when he hits the bottom.
Yeah, it's like, I agree with that.
Well, because
Remember, fall damage doesn't hurt.
I would say that you would have to roll a deception check, but since your bombs apparently fly at 10 times normal speed, I guess he only has a split second to react. So, all right, you throw baby brows at this man.
Yeah, because remember, he has only one choice. He either takes a yin to the face that he thinks is an explosive, or teleports the
Claire,
yin.
you do know that if he realizes what's going on, baby brows are going to be falling down the pit of hell.
Baby
Yeah,
brows will be
can
fine.
join me.
Baby brows
Yeah,
will be
just land on
fine.
Kuchan.
Well, what
I grab
happens?
baby brows and chuck as fast as I can.
You,
making
you
sure-
chuck baby brows at him, and because you have quick bomber, I guess you can just do that as a single action.
Dude, just roll fast more than a 10.
Baby brows lands on top of Bea's head as he redirects it at her.
What's that? Don't not throw you?
Well, you've
and-
exhausted his reaction. What comes next, Claire?
All right, I basically do like a gotcha, and I make a junk bomb major, and chuck it. Which, where the hell is it? I totally made these and they disappeared. That's really funny. Okay,
Got a hole
whatever.
in your backpack, I guess.
Yeah, I guess I got a hole.
Maybe you should clean it out.
Okay. Anyway. Yes. I know. Boy. Junk bomb major. There it is.
Technically speaking, the way Claire's inventory speaks implies that she is currently holding a lot of bombs in all of her hands, including
Yeah,
an Alchemist Fire Greater, which she holds with 2.
All 12 of her hands.
Just juggling.
Just
Aha!
Wow, that,
now I am set on blood.
I'm set on blood.
I forgot you can throw
Oh.
bombs. Other than that.
don't worry, you don't need that blood.
Anyway, thank you, Big Brows, for that team effort.
Oh, excuse me, you have sticky bomb. I forgot about that. So he actually takes like a whole bunch of blood.
Yeah, he takes a big blood.
Mhm. And
There
double
you
O.
go. Well, he's
Big
not
blood.
looking so hot. Bea, you have a little yeen on top of your head now.
Wow,
Your expression doesn't change.
I've always wondered what this would feel like.
Fucking
I'm gonna-
fish cannon.
I'm gonna blast him with a acid beam. Which
Look how casually you said that. I'm just gonna blast him with my acid.
you know the acid.
What
beam
reflex
that I
save is?
have.
What save is this? Reflex?
I believe so.
Oh no!
Oh no!
No, there's a very specific one that needs to be applied in this context. It's the one that Claire always likes to bring up. Claire, find it. Come on. Oh no!
Oh no! Also, wow, you're getting a lot of ones.
Oh no, that's Q-Chin. Excuse me. Whoops.
Where is
There it is.
I'm not.
I
There it is.
misclicked the token. Excuse me. He is down to barely anything. You can tell that he's ragged on the edge.
And then I'll slash him.
Oh, that's just me. Oh no!
Then you toss.
Ugh. Meaty.
Oh, did you need to hit him that hard?
Yes.
Did you have to
I didn't-
swat him out of the air like a fly?
I just overhand dunk him down into the pit.
Get in the whole weenie. With a shattering sound, Sandara refracts into infinite tessellations of faces and arms. The walls of the pocket dimension begin to distort as the very space of the demiplane spirals inward to a central point, folding itself protectively around the writhing mass of limbs and bodies, like the shell of some ancient sea creature, born of sinewy crustacean legs, with tentacles and vines that twist and bite, and a large version of Sandara's torso that extends from the top of the carapace. As the demiplane begins to collapse, all that is left is the null plane between spaces, taking the form of an endless starry void. Anyway,
Oh.
I finally get to show off the final boss art. Man, that's Final Fantasy as shit.
That is Final Fantasy as hell.
Yeah, I was
That
just
is the most Final
I
Fantasy.
thought I had a token already prepped on the map, but I guess I'm gonna have to drag and drop him. This is kind of the equivalent to when what's it called? You get to plop a big old guy on the board.
That's
Why are
when you
his
get the
knees
Tarrasque
so
out.
hairy?
He's actually as big as you are, Bea.
Oh, baby
Let
battle.
them
Hell
fight.
yeah.
His legs extend infinitely into the abyss. Which,
where I am.
yeah, like you see these massive legs just in a split second fill your field of view. 4 of them, in fact. Sandara is ready to go to throw another set of hands. This time, okay, Kuchan, I know that you're under there, but you need to be visible. Thank you. All right, time for another hoedown, throwdown. New initiatives, everyone. Also, that whirl bubble needs to go away. Did I use that one last time? I probably didn't, because I'm stupid. Very dumb. Very busy. As he frees himself from
He's
his...
hot.
You know, I should have linked this token, because then that doesn't happen, but alright. I mean, I guess the part of him that's still... I guess Como would be into all of it. He would think all
Como
of it is
would be.
hot. What's it called
Probably.
again? Tetraphobia or tetrophilia? Whatever.
Teratophilia.
Get out of here, Claire. God dang it, give it that Final Fantasy OST.
Why am I hearing Latin chanting?
That is probably what you'll be hearing, yes. Oh, God, what does he have on attack? He better have like a big dumb sword arm attack.
He better. If
Well,
he had a little one when he was a human.
Well, my brain temporarily read it as spatial sphincter, but it's actually spatial
Yeah.
pincers.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to show you what improved grab looks like, Bea.
Uh-oh.
No, not the tentacles. I've seen too much hentai.
Wait, that exists in this universe?
Probably.
This immense creature wraps its tentacles around you. What else can he do? Well, he's got his old
What's the
stuff.
DC on this thing?
There is no DC. This is improved grab.
No, I
Oh.
meant the greater fortification.
Oh no!
Ah, idiot!
I guess
Nullified.
you get halfsies. All right.
And I
Oh.
get 50.
Oh, I should have used that. Well, we'll use that next time. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's useful to know. Mover of worlds. That's a great thing to call anything. His masterpieces. I'm sorry, fucking what? He throws world spheres. Well, that's just hilarious.
That is some fun.
What is he,
fantasy
Lucamon from Digimon?
I don't know, but
Apparently.
he's gonna claw good old Metal Fist open with his spatial sphincters. Excuse me, that's the wrong one because he's already made an attack. Oh.
Do not,
Excuse me. There we go,
yeah,
miss.
do not.
All right, Bea. You are grabbed by a swarm of tentacles, each ending in these weird, web-dripping, scrabby hands.
This
You
is
are faced
gross.
with a
I hate
creature made of many eyes, of feathers and scales, of skin, of
Could
weird
you
baby
not?
noodly arms. Look at that little baby noodly arm he has. Oh,
And his weird hairy knees.
God damn, don't bully about his hairy knees.
Man didn't even shave before coming to the final
What do you
boss
do to
fight.
him?
Just, I guess, start with classics.
Give me the old classic.
I'm a big monster. I'm gonna bite you and slash you and hurt you.
I'll bite you and slash you and tear you to pieces. Hit, somehow.
Right, that hit. Yeah, alright. AC 51.
AC 51.
I'm grabbing you back, idiot.
As the dimension begins to collapse, so too are you confronted with something else. There's other people showing up. Oh, you grab him back.
Yeah,
I guess you're in like an arm lock, like the big old kaiju arm lock.
we're wrestling.
Please be careful. Those infinitely long legs can cut through anything, I imagine. You have an action left,
Yeah,
I
what were you
assume.
what were you saying about other people appearing?
We'll get to
Or
that in
is
like a
that gonna
moment.
wait?
We'll get to that in like a
Yeah.
moment. End of turn stuff.
Yeah, second one. And I'd have to crit the hit.
Good luck.
Yeah. Okay.
Bethany, you're just a little baby man. Just a little
Alright.
man.
All right.
As a reminder, the
I have
subheader
to-
for this is in fact his final form. Because they know it. They know it.
I have a question.
What is it?
Well, my blast boots aren't in my inventory for some reason, but they're supposed to be on Sir Metal Fist. Oh wait, no, there they are.
And
So if I do a jump, would I be flying? Like, could I make myself fly at the end of the jump, or do I have to use a different action for that?
you want to fly at the end of the jump?
Basically, I want to jump towards him, but I don't want to.
You don't want to what?
I don't want to fall. Like, if I jump into the
No.
over the void.
Bella, if you
Yeah.
read it, it says when you activate it, you make the jump, and then afterwards you gain fly for like a while. So yes.
Okay, then yeah, we're just gonna jump on over here. Wah. And
Wah.
Swoosh.
Sir Metal Fist, because he can. Where is it? It's gonna explode. And I'll need to roll for unstable. BB.
He actually has some resistances, but not against cold.
It's too chilly.
I've
wait, no,
got
I didn't.
too many chilly billies. Don't forget you roll all unstable checks with advantage.
Well, oh wait, the thing says I don't make unstable checks.
Excuse me, I got a little anxious there.
Yeah.
Your class DC in the reflex save. Oh, he's fine. You freeze a large part of him, but his morphic nature means that the damage doesn't stick as well as it should.
But I think since she's close enough, well, wait.
Kuchen, you're falling in between leggies.
How deep is this pit?
You're several hundred feet in the air, so this pit is several hundred feet deep.
Nah,
How far have I fallen?
I don't know. This is all happening very quickly.
Because the damage doesn't matter, but it does matter for the item I'm about to use for my bandolier.
What are you using? Fuck!
Remember this?
I can't believe this is coming back to haunt me. I mean, let's be 100%. Let's be honest here, all right? Let's just sit down and remember that normally you're not several hundred feet below someone else with a clear line of sight.
At one point, running away and then teleporting to him.
So you're reverse Mario Goomba stomping him in the butt, which he probably doesn't even have. Okay, well, I'm gonna look up how far you can fall in one round, and we'll say that that's the space you fall in. Okay, falling damage. I know that in 5e it's considered 500 feet and then 1500 in all subsequent turns, but I want to know what Archive of Nethys has to say about this. Sorry, we have to wait on Archive of Nethys because don't forget, it's fucking slow. I might as well use Google. It's literally faster to use Google. I wish I was kidding, but it's not. Here we go. All right, you take them out 500 feet. You fall about 500 feet in the first one. Okay, so you're 500 feet down below. So that's 100 d10. As I mentioned, you Goomba head stomp him in the butt like a fucking rocket or a bullet. Oh, that kills him.
Jesus Christ.
Afterwards, you watch this. You know, on anime have that light like ching. That's what Kujen is right now. It's just a streak of light.
Did he just pierce him?
I think he just cleft him in half by raw speed alone. This is the shenanigans you live for in D&D, really.
Wait.
Anyway,
I want to finish this though.
Anyway,
you also stabbing him on the way down.
You also have the right to see this. Look at that, 499.
Damn.
I want to see if I could do this too, so I could also Ganondorf at the same time.
I should have put a save on that. Wah, wah.
You didn't think Kujan was gonna fall 500 feet away from someone.
The problem isn't so much that you miss him as that there's nothing left to hit. Like, he just explodes in all directions.
He exploded before my sword even hit him.
Dude,
I would like to point out...
You literally...
Yeah, Claire, go ahead and say it.
You literally did the One Punch Man thing. You got launched into the moon by, what was the final villain of the season 1? What did it say?
Yeah, Boros.
Yeah, Boros launches you, but instead of the moon, he just, like, throws you into the pits of hell, and you're like, nah, not this time.
Even an optimistic interpretation, by the way, is that you move at about 109 miles an hour, but since it's instantaneous, who the fuck knows how fast that was?
Clark, those were for charity.
So Bea is fighting and grappling with him, and then at a certain point you watch, like, it slows down because his head turns into this meat fountain that goes up. It's something that you'll never ever see again. Gah. He just sprays upward and his whole body splits in all directions.
God, that's perfect.
I was going to say about how everyone who was stuck inside the bubble and all the cool guys are going to show up and help distract him to slow him down a little bit so that he had a bit more of a fighting chance, but I guess this won't be needed if fucking Kuchen just headbutts him in the ass.
We're all here to help you.
You literally pulled the... I'm trying to think of, like, there's a Final Fantasy moment where, like, you're fighting this hardcore boss, and then out of nowhere... Oh, yeah! Yojimbo effing appears.
Oh, yeah.
Or no, who's the character who just... Oh, Gilgamesh. Yeah.
My man Gilgamesh.
Okay,
Greg.
this...
You see, this was the expression Kujan had while he was falling.
This was an awful idea. Well, that also...
Reno's a Kugan.
Unfortunately, this also means that technically, this means that I don't get to do the thing that I had planned, which means that the Lightkeepers and their little scheme to overthrow their boss and steal his power isn't going to work, so they're just going to...
Also,
you
know what happens now?
What
In
happens?
the air, we look at the Lightkeepers. And Kujan's in the air and he just says, guys, together! And Kamehamehas them with the heart speed.
No! Did you have to bully them on their way out?
Yeah, he goes through the boss.
God.
He's floating in the air, and then
I guess we're sending Team Rocket blasting off again, huh?
to hell.
They have to. It's
Uh.
the
Baby
only way we
Browse
can end it.
cheers in victory as he killed the boss in one hit.
They were all like, we're going to kill our boss and steal his blood, and then all his blood starts transforming into all kinds of different materials and substances. There's a rain of ash, then water, then ice, as, again, chaotic energies overtaking his body, and they're like, oh. And
Just
then,
like-
And all that's left is this annoyed kobold floating
And
through the air.
and a beam of bright rainbow energy just blasts them off into the sunset. There they go. Man, that's far. They just...
honestly, I'm just like, well, let's get them next.
Well,
Come on,
time to
fight
begin the
back.
old dusty trail.
We all just start beating on the collection. Fight back! Come on, fight back!
God,
This happens.
what is wrong with you, Claire? That's so mean.
Claire, this happens from the air.
Yeah, you did
With
some
the
like,
last action.
yeah, you did
That's
some
stupid
legit
sword.
Power Rangers bullcrap. Oh, you literally pulled some kind of like, oh, who was the really badass Red Ranger from Lightspeed Rescue?
Ah, crap, what was his name?
Was it
Despite
Tommy?
everything, you managed to shenanigan me in the end.
Carter.
Yeah, Carter. Yeah, Carter's School of Ranger. Just like you realize that at that range, if you pull that trigger, you'll end up destroying yourself. Carter thinks about for a second. Point blank, blast the monster anyway.
So, would you like to hear how this is supposed to end? If
Sure.
So, there's a section called One Last Blow because that's how final bosses tend to work out. Let me read this to you because this isn't going to happen. He just fucking exploded. I don't know where he is anymore. I think that if you take over 75% of your entire health bar in one go, I don't think there's much left. I don't know how Kuchen survives this, but that's magic for you, baby. Jazz hands.
Cheat death.
Excuse me?
I have the ability to cheat death. I can survive any hit.
Okay, so I don't know. I have no idea how you cheat death when you hit this man at like infinity speed, but sure. Let's see. What is this? Oh God, that that is a. It actually
He
works.
Kuchan has Game Shark.
I can't believe this. Okay, let me read what the game intends. Like the cinema. God damn it! All the cinematic parts just falling apart. That's D&D for you, baby. All right, one last blow is the header. When spinal leviathan Sandara has defeated, the shell of his alien form shatters in a haze of glowing dust. When it clears, Sandara in his humanoid form is left standing, breathless and panting, his clothes ragged, his hair tousled, badly bruised in the center of a plain stone room. He's probably also just like all those little scuffs on him. You know the scuffs. Sandara assumes a fighting stance, but his form is sloppy and exhausted, causing all of his attacks to critically miss. That's just mean, Tui. That's just mean. His AC is 15. Where did he get that one from? And only has one hit point. God, he's turned into a minion, meaning that the next character to attack him likely hits and smacks him, even on a natural one. If nobody attacks him, he is at the end of the round regardless. As he collapses, there's an hourglass, which originally the idea is that that lady gets captured, she gets killed, and she turns into ash because she's the phoenix and she gets put in an hourglass. Which I'll say that's a really nice way to capture someone. That's pretty classy of you. The point is, it shatters. She comes back. His body dissolves to crystalline dust in the wind. He turns to the new winners of the Rubifix tournament and says, "You've won." I don't know why this is the point where you win, because technically speaking, okay, problem. Technically speaking, you should be in the Hungry Ghost tournament. The Ruby Phoenix tournament has already expired at this point. So waggle was my finger at the book. You're wrong. Also, the players might have lost. Waggle waggle. Just putting that out there. All right. Well. Unfortunately, you still have a bit of a problem, but luckily everyone who knows what the hell they're doing is here. That's not you, by the way. You don't know what you're doing. When it comes to keeping a magical dimension from collapsing and eating everything like a problem. What the fuck is this? Who's Maku?
Just
When did he come
stares at Kujian.
Apparently, oh, here we go. The scion of Kaiju Mogaru. That's cute. Oh, what the hell? Oh, God. Oh, this is just fucking awesome. This is the original final scene, and it's kind of cool. His little dimension starts to collapse. Which is, by the way, a plane that is so goofy, like space shrinks and expands. As it plummets, the guy with the flying ship comes on over, and he has a big grin because he's Sid from Final Fantasy. You know what he does. You all jump on as you fall down. You can see the night apparitions, surviving members of Tino's toughest, and more all safely escape on the back of the spirit turtle. Whatever that means. Then Maku, the son of Mogaru, who was captured and held hostage so that Mogaru would do what Sandara says, gets caught by his dad as he falls off the island. That's adorable. That's so fucking cute. Oh, they nuzzle each other affectionately. What the fuck is going on? This
Cute.
kaiju destroyed the city, but now he gets a cute moment where he gets to kiss his son.
A little
And
weird.
then he just fucking blows up the island with his atomic ray. Thank you. It's very nice of him. And then he just goes to the oceanic depths because he's like, I'm tired. Let's go have a lunch, shall we? What the fuck? Oh, wait, what? The flames of McGraw. Oh, this is just. Oh, that's pretty trippy. The whole dimension just starts collapsing into itself. And then you go home. And Hao Chin is like, wow, I can't believe you did it. Here, go into my vault, take your shit, and leave. I'm so sad. I got killed for my own tournament, and I got exploited. But that's what happens if we did things the normal way. What we get, instead, is that the tower begins to crumble. The magic users tried their best to keep this place alive. Luckily, you have Aisling with you, the mistress of fucking with dimensional space. So things will turn out all right in that regard. I imagine that Kuchen just jumps off. Kuchen just jumps off the tower, and I imagine Bae provides a flight for everyone else.
Yeah, I literally can't take fall damage, so.
I mean, skydiving from 500 feet is pretty cool. I would say no to that.
How does it feel, Sala?
As you stand among the dead bodies, corpses, the dispelled demons who are fading from existence, you are left with the sense that while you have stopped the greater evil, there has been much individual suffering, but that'll be for later to mourn. For now, there is to celebrate, for this situation has been resolved before it got too bad. Which naturally means that as people spill back into the city, the first people to approach you, as you overlook the slowly reforming arena, are of course the individuals who would like to congratulate you and offer you some marketing opportunities.
Uh-oh.
Huh? I'd be okay with that.
The Church of Abadar would like to remind you that you would have to sign a few contracts first, but they can get everything settled and squared away by the afternoon. Hao Chin eventually shows up from her vault. It seems that while she has gotten her powers back, she can do a little bit of magic. Whatever you did to Sindara kind of blew it all over the place. So it'll take a bit longer than was originally expected. Let's put it politely. Thanks, Kuchen.
There's Sindara trunks everywhere.
Oh.
They're still trying to determine what exactly happened. And when Kujan says, "I ate a berry," that wasn't
I ate
a good
a berry
answer.
and glared at him angrily.
I was expecting that to do like what, maybe 20 D10 tops.
Yeah, I figured that's what you were expecting was be like for me just to get to an enemy.
Yeah, get to an enemy, get some damage. Yay!
Yeah, I like how that wasn't really planned. That just sort of happened.
Claire,
wasn't like the
Claire, shenanigans are half the fun in D&D.
Claire, you
Well, yeah,
have
well,
no idea. The moment I got thrown off of the ledge,
Oh no.
I was like, "Oh, you picked poorly."
Tino's toughest also shows up. They're happy to congratulate you, and technically speaking, you are now the official winner since you did beat them again. Might have been like a mock tournament, but hey, if a fight is required, they'll concede because you have clearly demonstrated yourselves the true winners with how you stood against what must certainly have been a harrowing fight. Against the Lightkeepers and their devastating tactics, against Sindar and his impeccable magics.
Wait, that guy used magic?
Just punched really good. Haojin would like to offer you your actual prize, which is the chance to go into the vault and take out what you want. In addition to handing you a Vorpal rune,
Ooh.
which is
Wow,
part
that'd be so useful.
of the rematch that was, interrupted so rudely. Haojin just looks very tired and not in the condition to have a festive thing anyway. Except for the people of the Church of Abadar, who probably only see money signs in their eyes at all these business and contracting opportunities. Look at all these loans people are going to ask to fix their houses.
Bethany has a question for Haldren.
Go let loose.
If she just gets enough out of the vault to just make her own crafting shop, can she give Tino the opportunity to go into the vault?
What do you mean?
Basically, what Bethany's actually is for essentially pocket change from the vault, and to give like Tino an opportunity into the vault for his dream.
Well, in case you forgot, Tino is more here to prove himself than he is for anything that he wants out of the vault.
Yeah,
Alright.
his dream was pretty much succeeded by being the finalists against us.
Yeah, he
Alright.
got what he wanted.
I'm
I mean, he was doing very well in that last fight. So if anything, he feels like he got everything he wanted out of it. Oh, the spirit turtle. I forgot. There's like a really nice old boy. I need you to look at him. Cause just look at that happy face. Look at that big boy.
Oh. That man has eaten so many strawberries.
I mean, there's also things like
that's
this.
a positive boy.
So I have a question though, which is actually what Kujan's gonna ask at the end.
What are you gonna get out of the vault?
No, was that guy a monk?
I have no idea. Something adjacent, I guess.
It was a lot of things.
I'm gonna count him as a monk.
Why?
Kujan's gonna turn and walk off to the sunset.
Bye,
Personal
Kujan.
vengeance.
Yeah,
All right.
his sword is Kujan's revenge
No.
against monks.
No. No. All right.
Oh, no.
Well, whatever you get out of the vault, it's gonna be something cool, and it's gonna help you, and it's gonna be what you want it. Is there anything anyone here want it, or is it just gonna be BS? I want to fix the force thing.
But Buff, I mean Bethany is gonna get her castle since Tino doesn't want anything.
I mean, you literally have the fucking money for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Well,
can
then we can
buy
use that
like
money.
2 castles.
Yeah, but we can use our money for other stuff,
Like another castle.
or like the village that surrounds the castle.
So we're gonna
Alright,
make
yeah.
a full country.
Yeah,
Well, I guess we're gonna run
that-
Kingmaker
that
then.
is Bethany's goal.
Was it Bella? I mean, Saffir.
I guess we're gonna run Kingmaker then.
Yeah.
Hope you like colonialism.
Cause oh boy, remember that what was it called again? Cursive Extinction, where it's like low key kind of iffy. Oh boy, you're gonna love this
Wait.
one.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
You're right because you represent the government. That's why. And everyone who lives here doesn't have a government because they're not part of global politics, so it don't matter. Don't worry about it. God, I know that Strahd like had to get a slight rewrite because of the whole Romani people thing, but like, oof, Kingmaker.
Yeah,
I get it. You're
that one's
colonizing lands from monsters, but like, there's all, like people think kobolds are cute nowadays, Pathfinder. You can't just do that.
Yeah, it's,
There's a whole section where you beat up a bunch of trolls and kobolds who are like, we're friends now.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Also,
really? Could I beat these fuckers up?
before I return the deck of many things, I would like to draw one card.
Okay, I was hoping you would ask this. Let me get out my, well, first off, I need to listen. Deck of many. And then I'm going to do Aircraft and Nethys. I'm going to pull it up. Then I'm going to go over to 5e because they have a translation table for the stupid stuff and Pathfinder doesn't. Because I'm going to actually draw you a card from my actual deck.
Yay!
for the yak.
Also
Yeah,
for
maybe-
Siberia, Safi actually has a proper deck for this.
Wait, this is a tarot deck, right? Yeah, the Fool. Okay, cool. I have a tarot deck, yeah. It's not a great one. It doesn't have what a tarot deck needs. And that the cards aren't very expressive, but it's a tarot deck. And I did a reading for Como, and it's fun to do.
Yeah.
It's all about the human interpretation. All right, get out of there, tarot deck. I know that you like sitting in that little cavity, but you gotta come out. We gotta pull Bella. So you're gonna draw one card. Hey, if you get lucky,
Yeah.
you'll actually get a castle.
Yeah, then we can just get more castles.
Wouldn't that be
I actually
great?
rolled for
Uh,
how many I would draw.
I
Yeah,
don't
only
think.
draw
Oh
one.
no, this is the five. This is the 8 of swords. That doesn't count. I need a card. I need a card with a name on it. That's
Face
also
down.
that's also sorry. The major arcana are kind of rare, so
That's-
I'm also kind of looking at the list because I don't know them from the top of my head. The Hierophant, the
Hierophant.
Emperor. I am the Emperor. God damn it! When am I gonna draw a goddamn card like this? The Empress. That's also not a card. Man, that's a cool lion. That's a cool tiger, actually. They got the globe at their heels. That's cute. The Magician. Is that a card? No.
Oh,
The,
Bella
the,
died.
the Fool. Oh, I drew the Fool. Oh, that's awesome.
Draw 2 cards.
Oh. Well, the one I have on 5e says he loses that in experience, but maybe this one's different. Let's see. Fool. The payment of experience withdrawal is mandatory. Oh. Well, luckily you're already living on like a. Okay. So how does this work with the fool? Because this card indicates wealth, jewels, or gold.
What?
Okay, what does the fool do?
Oh, I got the.
You got the fool.
All right. Well,
Let's see. It doesn't actually say what the fool does.
says you lose 1d10 times 100 XP or draw 2 more cards.
What? I'm on the wrong page. Oh, god damn it! I'm on the first edition version. God damn it!
Yes, silly.
Draw 2 more.
Archive of Nessus.
Yeah.
You
I am
conned
gonna
me.
draw 2 more. There you go.
Conned me, Archive of Nessus. No, I have it open now.
Ah, okay.
Although it's taking
Yeah,
a
I'm
sweet time to load.
I'll
Yeah,
draw 2 more.
That website takes a while.
Yeah.
I hate it. Okay, I have it now. Let's see. Le Fool. You lose experience unless you choose to draw. You want to draw 2 more cards? You never know.
Yeah.
All right. That's a 3. That's a Daughter of Cups, which I don't think is anything. It's not a
No.
major arcana. That's just an ace. That's that. That's that. Sorry, the major arcana do not make up the majority of this fucking deck. Did you know? And I didn't have time to prepare. I should have prepared for this. Now that I think about it, the Ace of Swords. Nope. 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 Oh, these are all still sorted. I didn't shuffle good. The Son of Pentacles, which is sometimes called coins, I think. What's this?
Yeah,
The Sun.
sometimes.
That's a card, right?
Yeah.
You gain 1,000
Yeah.
experience and a beneficial magic item chosen by the GM of 6th to 11th level. Really? You're drawing off the deck of many and it's 6th to 11th? Fuck you!
That's
So I
not
get a
ins-
weenie item, but I mean, like.
This
it's
thing is level
not-
22! This item is level 22. Fuck off. Well, I guess you get an insurance policy.
Yeah, and I get 1 more card.
Let's see. Probably should hold this deck upside down. That way if I flip it over, it like... Yeah, now it's upside. Right side up. That's good. That's good. That's good. Oh god, all my
Cool.
cards are coming out. I'm so scared. That's cups. That's swords. That's... Ooh, more cups with a horse. The Mother of Swords. It's an owl sitting on a sword. That's adorable. The Ace of Pentacles. It's just a tree ring. The moon. Ooh, that's a nice moon. That's a star. Oh wait, the moon is a card, right?
Yeah, the moon is wishes.
You drew the fucking sun and moon? Wow.
Wow,
Roll 1d4 to determine how many wishes you get, Bella.
that's thematic.
Technically speaking, I drew a crescent moon, but we'll do it your way. Is this really the moon? The moon? I guess it is, because it's not like a card. Although, if I'd drawn one more, you would have gotten star, which would an ability boost on a 1 score of choice. But Bella, you get 4 wishes. You fool. Well, literally,
Bella,
you
you
fool,
can
because that's
make-
the first card you drew.
Bella, you can actually make him a real boy.
What do you wish for, Bella? You have all the power in the world at your
Did Bella
fingertips.
disconnect?
Possibly. Well, how about we roll that 1d4 and see what happens?
So Bella, so the doll got wishes.
She gets 1 wish.
A wish.
Well, the card was a
I
crescent
know
moon,
that
so I
was
guess it
gonna
all
be
adds up.
too.
I mean, she was wished alive, so
And she was also talking about wanting to wish Sir Metalfist into being a real boy.
I wish I was a wheel boy. Well, this is one hell of an ending, I'll be honest.
yeah, I don't think anyone saw this coming.
I don't think anyone saw any of this coming. Kujan blows up the bad guy, Bella gets a fucking wish.
Ashleen saves us all.
Yep.
Just slurps up all that dimension energy. With a silly straw.
So what were you trying to ask me, Claire? How's it feel?
How's it feel, Zal, to be the main character multiple
Hey.
times across timelines?
It's like I'm Jaden fucking Yuki.
I mean, if you want to roll it yourself, you could do that to Bella.
Who's going for? There you are. That's how many wishes you get, Bella.
Oh god, fuck. Oops.
Oh no, space language.
Baby Bella.
Am I back?
Why did I post it
Yes.
in Goblin?
It's
But
because
yeah,
you
Bella,
are a
you
goblin.
you get 1 wish.
Oh, you can
Oh.
roll it yourself if you really want to, but yes, you drew the card of a free level up, and you drew the card and a magic item, and you drew the card of wishes. The sun and moon and the
Sun and the moon.
fool. Like, what a collection.
Well, I already know what Bethany would wish for if allowed.
What
The
is it?
same wish that allowed her to live. she'd wish Sir Metalfist life. Haha!
Sir Metalfist slowly becomes alive. He remembers everything as his little mechanical boy. So everyone watches Sir Metalfist like throw Bell up like a little baby. As he's very happy to be alive.
So we're getting more living doll people. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Anything else any other affair that needs to be settled right away? Because otherwise we can kick it to the epilogue.
Yeah.
Not much Kujan would need, because he's we got a castle coming. He killed the biggest, what he's really considering a monk.
Baby Brows looks at you expectantly, Bella.
So I never got to use some of his cool moves. How about I tell you what some of his cool moves actually are? Because they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
You oh man, you'd be so upset if Kujan didn't bail you out there, buckos. Let's see.
Finger waggle.
Center of the world. If someone finishes moving, even if they moved using something other than a move action, he's the figurative and literal center of the world. So he teleports along with you, basically, which is just kind of funny. Because he's like, oh man, you move, but I move with you, yay. He still has portal redirection, attacks of opportunity. For some reason, he's resistant to electricity. I guess that's because that's something proteins get. Resistance to mental, weak to chaotic. Immune to death, disease, emotion, extra dimensional fear, and something called Keeper of the Lighthouse. +4 to saves against mental. +1 to saves against magical. Anyway, here's the fun stuff. Dimensional Flurry, 3 actions. He makes 6 strikes. Any creature stuck must make a DC 46 will save or be teleported in direction of choice within 60 feet of him. Dimensional Grasp, while he holds you, you cannot use teleportation, extra dimensional effect, or anything else that will move him to a different plane. And as mentioned, he has the mover of and he has rend on his spatial pincers. You know, because what 70-10 needs plus 18 needs is another 70-10 plus 18.
Yeah.
Mover of Worlds is the funny one though. With great regret, he calls his masterpieces from the firmament down to crash on his enemies. He flanks 4 world tours at 4 points within 500 feet. They do 20d6 damage within a 40-foot burst with a 48 basic reflex save. He chooses the type of damage. He basically gets a free meteor strike for every 1d4 rounds. So that's nice. But we're in the epilogue. It's probably weeks later. It's a big city, a lot of resources. A lot of aid was called in, which can immediately be put to use. With no time at all, the important parts of the city are rebuilt, allowing the celebrations to be commenced. A grand festival is had for the heroes that save the city, and also, of course, for the winners of the grand tournament. But more importantly, and this is very important, you remained undefeated, which means you get a gold plaque in the Hall of Ultra Fame.
Yeah.
Not just the baby hall where all the winners go. No, you go to the part where like you gotta win it. You gotta win it. You gotta put up those little baby fists and punch it in the air for that one.
A big platinum statue is made in Kujan's honor.
I mean, probably they gotta sell those toys somehow.
I also got one out. Remember, I was the one who beat Tino's.
Oh yeah, remember on
That was
the
only me.
On the butt it says sponsored by Dumacola.
Eye on the butt, Claire. Stop.
It's a really good butt.
Because that's where it's tattooed in real life now.
Ever since I had to come back to life and then to make me a new body.
And on their left foot, it says Abadar.
I don't know.
One day I'm gonna have a peg leg. Just get rid of that.
I don't know what's up with this fucking picture, but he doesn't look so happy. Oh, that is Arilu's ganglion. Nice. The quantum-based Nexian Arcanist. Damrek Jesus, Paizo, please stop putting so many words together. During this fantastic celebration, there is much feasting to be had. There's fireworks, demonstrations, and more. It's all in your honor. You get to take your prize. Haujin is most glad. She's recovered a little bit more than before. All the presenters are there to shake your hands. Of course, the Pathfinder Society is there to claim all the honors to themselves. Well, in the meantime, as we all know, the Church of Abadar has begun reconstructing their ziggurat. This time with a gold peak. Because they can afford
More
it.
ziggurats.
This is what this town needed. New ziggurats.
Was
Yeah.
it?
They're like Walmarts. Every city needs them.
What city's complete without one of Abadar's patented ziggurats?
I mean, we can buy a few ziggurats if we want, just to have them.
Yeah, just put one in our new kingdom.
I'm gonna go Godzilla. and
Kingmaker.
smash the thing at this rate.
Kingmaker, and they just build fucking cigarettes everywhere.
It just rains candy because Bella's being like the gentle doll filled with love and wishes.
You've also taught Sir Middlefist the basics of being alive by this point, I imagine.
Yeah.
So he knows how to sit at the table and be polite.
Yeah, and to actually talk and eat.
It's very weird for everyone there because they all thought, and now everyone's the rumor's kind of going that he was just a very stoic kind of person.
He
No,
was,
there's
oh
just-
my god, he was always like our allowed fifth member.
Oh my god, he's Alphonse.
I mean,
From
at this point,
FMA.
Bayer had always thought Metal Fist was alive and didn't even question it.
Yeah, it's just weird that now he's talking.
Yeah, what changed?
Oh, well, I feel alive now. It's kind of neat.
Yeah, it gets old pretty quick.
I mean, we all get old.
That is true.
Gosh, what gets me is that they never really describe what the vault looks like or what's actually in there in terms of like what you see if you stand like. But that's it. You've done it. You've beat the game with shenanigans, no
Yay.
less.
With the best kind of
Yes, he
shenanigans, explosions.
GM mismanagement.
Giving
that-
me an item.
Yeah, no, that was an item that I made myself. That's not in the books.
Yeah,
Wait, say-
that's always the way. A GM makes something, and like it's impossible to think every way that it can be used. So they just be like, yeah, it'll work.
It's even worse when the GM forgets which person has said item.
Like Claire, who constantly forgets what she actually has on her.
Look, I had a lot of things. I was at Grandma's bones, but I have gained my important prize.
I will
Yeah.
never ever allow Claire to play an alchemist again.
I don't want to. Alchemist is iffy. That's my feeling about it.
It's got some
Also,
problems.
I mean, it has problems for a few reasons actually.
If
One
we
of
ever
which-
return to Pathfinder, I'll have a character set up.
A character setup.
Oh my god, you're
Yeah.
gonna play Sir Metal Fist.
Yeah, he's got to explore the world now.
He's gotta find his own place in the world.
Can you imagine being like a sentient living being and you have the power to blow yourself up just like that? It's like Mr. Exploder
Based on one
Man.
quirk from My Hero Academia.
God damn.
I mean,
Well, anyway.
everyone can blow themselves up once.
Unfortunately, the song that's in my head is the Super Mario World ending theme. You know,
And hey, this time we finished a campaign,
Ba-bop.
and I didn't murder Claire.
Good job, Claire. You didn't fucking die.
We actually gained a life somehow.
Also,
yeah, we had
for,
more lives than we ended with.
but also Bella, for your little epilogue, just a little thing. You were already tempted by baby brows to free them from their current form, whatever that meant. You didn't understand because it sounded like baby hyena noises,
Because it was.
But you get tempted with a whisper of a large ferret-like creature speaking to you from between.
Oh my god, it's back. So this campaign was just basically the reunion of all of our characters as announcers.
I actually like the idea of
and then
Bella
Shark
getting
Bait shows
wishes.
up.
Yeah, I actually like the idea of Bella getting wishes and Sharkbait tempts them to wish her into the world.
My original owner
Free me
died
from
because
my
of a
cage.
gobgoblin. Or was it a bugbear? I think it was a bugbear.
Allow me into.
He was a hobgoblin.
Yes. Allow me.
My original
into
owner
your
died
world.
like a bitch.
I mean, the
For
temptation.
Siberia
No,
in
Hecky.
in a
No,
previous
Hecky!
campaign we were in.
Yes, this is it.
Claire was playing a half-elf summoner. We found a dude. He shot an arrow of elf slaying through a door with a critical into Claire's chest and just one-shotted her out of reality.
Bonus 2d6 damage, baby.
Yeah, that sucked.
Because you're like level 2.
Which, by the way, doesn't double on a crit. I think it's only weapon damage that doubles on a crit. So,
Arbeth returned to the savannah of her people, but was never reunited with her people. In fact, no one ever actually saw her return to the savannah, but what happened next was the entire region was inflicted with a plague.
did you cause the mana wastes, Claire? Are the reason there's this streak of magic, no magic area where they use guns? 'Cause you just blew it all up.
Yes.
Cool. I guess Arvith, the winner of the 32nd. Remember, it's spelled
Gotta
in the
say it
best
right.
possible way.
30 seconds.
Calls the Manaways into existence. Her statue of her is an
Yeah,
alchemstar, primarily of everyone kicking her in the ass for causing it.
The plot plan I had for Arbeth was the final formula on Baby Browse was the God Phage,
The what?
which is basically the idea I wrote up for it was basically on Baby Browse is kind of an anti-life alchemist formula that she wanted to inflict upon her own that she actually quite disliked because of her diminutive size.
Why didn't she just get a fucking wizard to make her bigger?
Because we don't like magic.
Yeah, she don't know magic.
Oh, God damn it, Claire. Destroying the world because you're small is so dumb. Get a metal
Didn't
fist.
destroy the world. I destroyed Africa,
Thanks.
which sounds worse in some ways, but
You destroyed fantasy Wakanda just because you're grumpy
Yeah, I
about your height.
I wiped out fantasy Wakanda.
Sorry, Magambi. Mwangi.
It's different.
Yeah. And look, at least I decided where the Yeens are instead of just going points at them somewhere over here. Because for some reason they decided that the Knolls are like either in an Africa-like setting and or the jungle. Whatever.
Rumor has it that Kujan's still walking off to the sunset to this day.
He'll catch it one day. He's really fast.
I just assumed that Kujan's going, now on to my next adventure. Well, what are you doing? He crouches down real low, takes a big breath, check this out, and he shoots to the moon.
No, as he leaves, a tiny fairy flies over to join him. And they both go to the moon.
Is this where that moon mansion from Killer is Dead comes from? Gosh.
Yes.
Yes.
I built a mansion on the moon.
By the way, for it's kind of dorky, but Arbeth was also kind of almost going to be a reference to Torchlight 2. Because in Torchlight 1, there's the alchemist character you can play, and in Torchlight 2, he's actually the main villain.
That's it. I've had enough of Claire.
The point is, Bella, wish Sharkbait into your world.
I mean, if Sharkbait seemed friendly enough and she had the second wish.
She's a person-sized
might.
ferret.
Hell yeah! See, and this is the problem of giving something of innocence the power of God.
Don't forget that Sharkbait was like a medium-sized Eidolon.
Yeah, and we all see the actual demon that it is, like whatever it actually is.
Look at this fucking...
Bethany sees this.
Look at this
Look at that
demon.
idiot.
She's doing that at the walls of the plains.
Look at this
like
destroyer of worlds.
I will get. Plus, I mean, what an amazing prize! Something beyond wishes. I mean, you don't even know what that is. I mean, a mystery box could be anything.
Even a wish.
Could even be a wish.
Like how you got your wish, Bella.
Yeah.
Like you weren't going to get a wish,
I like
but
that
you
you
got
just-
it anyway.
You took the deck of many, you drew a card, and you won. Great.
I like how like. So, what do you desire, young hero? I want to play the lottery, yo.
Spin that
So,
wheel.
what would you like for my?
Would you like a
vault of
winning lottery
everything?
ticket? Like, no, I just want a normal one.
No, I just want a bunch of normal ones.
I also want, like, a cyanide pill, but it's only one of 6 containers, like Russian roulette.
Darn it, I'm mad. I wanted a gift for Bandit Keith using the cards that 7 completed on his slot machine monster, but if I search Yu-Gi-Oh! Slot machine, I just get Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, Yu-Gi Angsting.
Oh, fucking God.
That's the first slot machine image.
I can't
supposedly.
stand that fucking ferret. Look in the
Wait,
window.
here it is. Here's Kujan after he annihilates the boss.
Eventually, the Lightkeepers are arrested and brought to gay baby jail.
Where they never win anything ever.
I mean, it's kind of impressive that this competition had both people who never won and people who only won.
Yeah, and Tino's toughest, the bottom seed.
Somehow made it to the finale, yes.
Yeah, they're
I-
the final.
Second seed got knocked out immediately. Second to
Yeah,
last seed. Ugh.
We got our king's, dynasty money from Tino's stuff.
Anyway, I might as well fill out the planned schedule by putting you boys at the top as the winner.
Yay.
Dun, 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 dun. There you go. It's on the schedule now, though. It's official. Champion.
The big winners.
Champion. With stars. Well, the Dapper Scamps will surely go into history.
We friend lasered the bottom seed.
Until the 33rd. No, wait. Until the 33rd. That's so stupidly written. Oh, it just hurts to write. Well, how does everyone feel about it? Any particular things you would like to touch upon?
We did.
All I know is that the new kingdom is fair and just and has crafting as its main commodity.
Would you like to implement a universal basic income and disallow loans? Because the Church of Abadar is going to come in there eventually.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no.
right, Abadar and
F Abaddon.
we've had problems with Abadar in multiple campaigns.
They're like the cutest little doll kingdom you've ever did see. So do you allow the church not to be not taxable? No.
Yo, fuck capitalism.
What's the purpose of being a church if we are not tax deductible?
Oh, and also, just to put
You're
the
the
problem,
only deity not allowed in this kingdom.
who actually saves the day? Fairy.
Somehow.
So can we talk about Zal's characters having game sharks?
I don't know what you mean.
I'm just saying that eventually I feel like we're gonna reach some kind of like crossover Xyloverse where suddenly we have like a team of Red Rangers from Power Rangers and they're all just like Xylo's characters breaking reality.
So
Anyway.
we get Sanctity, Kujan, Ashleen.
Allow us to have
Mostly those three.
a brief moment where we look over all the fine individuals. The Cloud Jester. Oh god, I have an old team list actually where I think all the characters are registered.
Yeah, do it, Bella.
I could tell you about all the teams that actually existed, even if they never got used.
Yeah.
Oh shit, this team composition sheet only includes the recent guys. I didn't delete them, did I? Oh,
It's
was
like
that
the
stupid?
bit at the end of the Mario games where they show off all the enemies and
This is
show
the
their names.
I made the mistake. I made a mistake. Fuck. I deleted them. I deleted my innocent babies. So stupid. Thanks, Claire. Yeah.
Hey.
Oh well. It was for my sake. Maybe I went somewhere else. Come on, I wouldn't just delete all these fine gentlemen. I did though. Well, let's see if I can recall anyone from the top of my head.
There were those two witches we fought.
Oh wait, I should have all the teams over here. Yeah, we have the Glowing Embers, Galarian's finest, Hannah's hundreds. Remember the whole group of like 1,000 of them?
God, that one was actually frustrating to fight for everyone else.
There was the Kobold Capers, the Lightning Callers, the Nightmares, Rainbow Six, the Trembling Meteors, Under the Pale Sun. There's also the Cloud Chesters, but they were primarily meant as like, oh shit, we got our asses kicked kind of team. You find them, and they are haunted by, what was it again? It's a bunch of golems. Ah, yes, the Terracotta team, which were haunting you in the middle of the night. Koto Zakura, who sent Kujan on a vacation.
Yeah, I know.
I just thought
It's
you
a very
might want a
frustrating
reminder.
vacation.
I mean, you got your revenge in the end. Well, you got to send my boss on a vacation.
It did help.
Hit him so hard he gets isekai into a dang office worker like that Puma.
I was gonna have Ranto be strong and throw you, but I never got to do it. He never got his revenge, you poor baby man.
Ronto's gonna have to learn
He's
about
just a little
emotional
guy.
therapy.
Of course, also the 8 finalists, from lowest to highest: Winter's Roar, Gino's Toughest, the Steps of the Sun, the Biting Roses, the Speakers to the Winds, the Arms of Balance, the Lightkeepers, and of course the Dapper Scamps. Man, they were really hoping on the Lightkeepers making it to the finale. For like the big like face heal thing, but nope.
I mean, you
Shit,
can tell
it
they
was
like
supposed to be a
the
face heal.
Lightkeepers because of their ability.
Be sure they're just heal to more heal.
Stop healing. Ho ho ho. Gosh, look at all these I'll show you the art for like. Again, they only made like 2 of these, but there's like art for like the dudes in their stronger esque forms. It's neat. Sue gets. Does she get? She gets 9th level. Oh, she gets 10th level spells. Nothing great though. And Silkworm Basket. She tears 100 minute portals in space, sending a single hair through each. That's. Sorry, fucking what? Oh, she makes a force cage out of her. What? Okay, cool. Cool. I don't want to hear it.
Also, for fun, I rolled because Aisling was the one who closed the portals, and
God.
yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be a while.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Everyone has become a little man's.
We're all tiny.
See how it feels.
Man,
I'm going to
Ronto
give you a
could've-
different perspective.
could have
on
wrestled
this.
the kaiju because he can grapple anyone with a super titan wrestler.
Oh my gosh! I just had a good idea.
Man, that would have been like
What?
Tanya levels of wrestling.
It would, yeah. Bella doll and her little toy kingdom brings forth the Light Keepers to redeem them and turns them into leshies to give them a different perspective on life.
Smaller perspective.
You're all little mans now.
Y'all little fellas.
Plumerine deluge. Pinpoint poisoner. Poison spray.
Ronto Pumpkin.
No. Oh, the pumpkin leshies are adorable.
They are.
Plushies in
Yeah.
general are adorable.
They're just
That's,
little mans.
I know. That's why they're amazing.
yeah, that's why it's a good redemption. It gives them a different perspective on life.
Look at this little baby.
Ronto solves his
Man.
deep-seated emotional problems.
Oh.
Ronto learns English.
Yeah, Ronto learns English, ironically after turning into a pumpkin creature.
Ronto goes to
Then again,
school.
Ronto can talk that one time.
He's not gonna be talking anytime soon, though. Because he got blasted off of the space. And they got arrested anyway. Poor guy.
Yeah, the space cops found him.
The Space Patrol's Rangers found them.
Oh no, you know what
SPD.
happened?
The SPD arrested him.
They got citizen arrested by an angelic lawyer of some kind.
What?
Crucius.
God dang it.
I mean, why? Look, why not?
Crucius, this is not in your jurisdiction.
Effing Ranger Team Xyle over here.
Fucking. The world explodes when they show their badges.
Oh man, you know that means, Xyla? Kujan,
Hmm.
because of the way he killed the boss, he can be freaking Shadow Ranger from STP.
Oh my god, he's Doggy Kruger.
Hell, dude,
No.
hell freaking yeah, that actually fits too. Kruger was awesome.
Kuchan gets
And
a
he was a
bad.
sword user.
He gets a really sloppy like head. 'Cause it's like
Who's getting sloppy head? Hang on a minute.
no!
Yeah, Kruger's mask. He's a dog man. Kruger's mask in the Japanese version was terrible.
Yeah, it was like felt. It looked like
the Amer-
this.
The American one had a much cooler head. Also, pray know that
You could tell
when
the
he morphs, his head somehow gets squished into that helmet.
But that's not what I meant to do.
You can tell that there aren't as many furries in Japan. Because otherwise they could have just.
What's sad is that's actually how they just do it. They don't really care. There's actually a
Here's his
season of
morphing
Power,
sequence.
and that's the new head for the American version. And like I said, the only weird thing about it is, yeah, his head gets like squished in there.
He fucking throws his clothes off. What?
Well, Claire,
Just a
remember, and
flat
now like
visor.
9-year-old becomes an adult.
Well, yeah, I mean, hell, they do. I mean, it is in the show title Mighty Morphine Power Rangers, so I guess you're morphing, you know.
Morph. Not
Yeah.
Morb, Claire.
He has like one of the more honestly badass moments in Power Rangers history.
I can't stop myself. I have to say, he's Morbin!
Bam.
Shadow Ranger. Plus, he's emblazoned with the 100, showing his status.
Anyway, Claire, here's some sharks. Get a load of that.
The point is, I'm a huge fan of Doggy Kruger.
Look at those shucks.
Oh, that's some good shark.
Dummies.
Man, I really wish the shark character would be a selectable character in Skullgirls. He was on the vote for like new characters to be added to Skullgirls. His name was like Simon, I think. Let me check. We were robbed.
There, Claire. Well, I guess that sums up the Fists of the Ruby Phoenix.
That was fun.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out how the heck 3.5 works.
I found him.
You beat the game. You beat the bad guys. You won the day. The world is saved. For now.
Hey,
These people have like what, 3 to 6 months before another world-ending threat shows up? Jesus.
It happens every half year, yeah.
This is
But
kind
hey,
of
you
the
can
problem
bet-
you get when you have a reliable release schedule and it all happens in real time. You get this goofy
Isn't it-
timeline where like everything happens in the last 10 years.
isn't the Mwambi thing next?
I think Strength of Thousands was next, yes?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know what happens in that one.
Take a look. Take a
Yeats,
look.
probably.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Lookity bookity booky boo. Fist of the Ruby Phoenix is followed by Quest for the Frozen Flame? What? Wait, Strength of Thousands isn't in here either. Yeah, Strength of Thousands is in between. Yeah, Strength of Thousands is then. This is the Mwangi one. It is preceded by Abomination Vaults.
Oh,
Where at the end,
Abomination.
the final boss is a fucking wizard in the walls. Because that's great. Everyone loves ghost wizards. Oh,
Best flavor of wizard.
they get to hide in the wall like cowards. And then pop out and be like, I'm going to shoot you a fireball. And then he hides back in.
Peekaboo.
I've never seen any 3.5. God damn it, I got the Mario World music stuck in it. I'm going to put clay in my mouth. Chomp, 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 chomp. What?
Saberi wants to know what inspired you to run 3.5e?
Because 3.5e is nice. I think
It has
I
more
think that
numbers than 5e, but not as much as like Pathfinder.
Pathfinder 2e has more numbers in the sake that it has a lot going on. I think the thing I like about 3.5. Thanks,
Sorry.
Claire.
Don't die.
The thing about 3.5 that I want to fix it on right now is it's closer to simulationist, and I want to run it a bit fast and loose. And I think that when you get to Pathfinder, you get to 5e, you get to more gamist games. Games that care a lot about the feel of the general flow. The problem I have with that, you might say, well, that sounds like a good thing. Balance sounds like a good thing. I think it leads to the tyranny of the dice, where you start to say no to things and not do things because of balance, like 2E, where it incessantly makes it so that, yes, your monster gets to do the thing, GM. He gets to do his thing. He gets to do the thing. He gets to do that one cool trick, and then you can just have him fucking die. So I'm in a corner. I don't fucking care. But he gets to do the thing. Everyone gets to do the thing. And I hate that. I think that it's a game at that point. What was it again? Gamist, narrativist, and simulationist. And I've been neglecting those other angles. The angle of like a little story of people, of things happening, of running into a monster and he doesn't immediately try to kill you to death until he's dead. Because that's how you get the thing to happen. Is people don't surrender, they die. And I kind of hate it. I don't like it. It makes me grumpy. And my other problem is what the hell is this?
Also, Saberi wants to know if you've played GURPS.
GURPS. No. I hear a lot about GURPS, but no one's ever shown me GURPS.
GURPS. I've played GURPS games, I'm pretty sure.
Claire's pretty sure. Would you trust this Claire? Shake her around. Will you trust her?
I don't
I'm
trust
trying to
that thing.
I'm trying to think what were some GURPS games. I think 2020 Cyberpunk 2022 is like GURPS, and so is Cthulhu Punk.
I just went on 3.5 adventure, and it's all fun. It's all fun and games. It's all spooky, scary dungeons and stuff, where the focus is
Also,
on the human element.
Where are we going to grab our information for 3.5e?
Well, I'm glad you ask.
By the way, since this doesn't technically pertain to me, I'm actually gonna go because
Go
I'm actually
to
feeling
bed,
very
Claire,
sick.
or I will tuck you
Go
in
to
so
bed.
tight.
I'm gonna take a shower because. Oof.
Fine, then I'll tuck you into the shower.
Good night.
Bicolor.
Yeah, I ate like I ate like a little bit of a Reese's, but it tasted really funny, and I
No.
think it's actually like
Claire, you're not supposed to.
You did it, Claire. You lived through an entire Adventure Path campaign.
You're
yeah,
not
I
even
did it.
supposed to eat them.
Well, usually they haven't affected me that badly lately, but this one it tasted wrong,
Uh-oh.
that's why I only ate like
Go
half
take your
of
shower
one of
and
them.
rest, Claire.
Yeah.
Or I'll destroy you.
Have a sleep.
I will destroy Claire with this anti-Claire cannon.
Please do not. Anyway, bye everyone.
Bye-bye.
Good night,
Bye.
Sleepy.
Oh
The
boy.
neat. Also, happy birthday again, Siberia. Anyway,
Yeah.
bye.
Neat.
Bye.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. GURPS. Just a fun name to say. GURPS. Come on, you know you wanna. GURPS. So, to summarize what actually bothers me about Pathfinder a lot is it starts to go in the direction of here are things that let you do things instead of here are things that are just numbers. And I think there's a benefit to having things that are just numbers. There's a fundamental. There's a lot going on here, and I don't know how to say it. I'm too dumb. I'm not smart enough yet. Maybe in 10 years I can write a book about it. But for right
Come
now,
back in 10 years.
there's a part of me that knows what's wrong, that knows what my problem is, but I can't put it down without sounding mean or stupid or confused. Anyway, as for how to find information on this stuff, let me pull up my
Don't just use the
britches.
SOD.
First and foremost, we are going to be playing this at first level. You're going to start at baby level. Learn to live with it. You can do this thing called not fighting everything you come across and having a little bit of safety, and you can get very far without ever getting hit in the head.
With that one game with Como and I doing 3-5 on Saturdays, my rogue murdered the hell out of several people.
Hell yeah. I mean, listen, I think this is the thing. I think those quintessential books kind of pointed out to me. Here are two things that I think summarize my problem with Pathfinder and, let's say, the beyond from that point. First off, here's a question, and the answer, there's only one right answer. If you have someone, you got him, you got a guard, you're like about to slit his throat, how much damage do you roll?
I generally wouldn't even roll damage if it was like a guaranteed lethality.
There. That's the answer. That's the problem I have with 2E. 2E says, no, you roll damage. And in Pathfinder, people go, no, you roll coup de grace. And that's not the thing. That's not... HP is for... The combat engine, Angry says this very well. It is designed for two groups of almost equivalent power squaring off. It's not meant for people who are about to get their fucking asses kicked.
Yeah, it's not meant for the peasants.
It's
whatnot.
Now, if you want to say not for the peasants, you got to take... What was it called? The Wounds and Vigor system? The Vitality system. That... Star Wars uses, where only heroes get vitality points. Like, only heroes get stamina. Everyone else has only their con score in hit points, basically. It's a very interesting system. I like it a lot, because it really does grab that sense of, these are mooks that are not for fighting, and you're for fighting. You're for the cool hero stuff. The excessive rolling, also. I think... But that's 5E's problem. That's also 2E's problem, because I don't think 2E allows for taking 10 either. It has assurance specifically for that, and it's just stupid. It doesn't do what it needs to. I mean, you could say you don't have to... Oh, man. Everyone remember when in the playtest, when Untrained was level -4? It was hilarious. The funny part is, I know that I bitched about it at the time, but now that I've seen the system in action, that was the right choice, and they shouldn't have undone it. Alright. Now, for information, this is one you can use. It has most of the stuff in it. It does miss a few things, but it has most of the stuff in it. Also post some other things in case you want to do something fancy. Level 1, come to me with your character concepts and things, and I can help you a long way along. I want to run this sheet second. Let's put it like that. Oh god, I was going to say the other thing. So, the quintessential line has shown me something that I really like. It's two things technically, but it's one book, so I get to call it 1 point because I'm really sassy about it. First, it has unoptimized builds. It has builds that pretty much read like disasters. But it's like, this is fun. Thematically, this is why it's cool. This is what it does. This is what it means. Like, everyone keeps going, if you go wizard, you can get wish. And I'm like, ooh, look at this. This guy's a monk, but he goes for wizard, and he takes all these things so that he can cast spells and buff himself. And I'm like, ooh, that's neat. That's neat. There's so much let in 3.5 if you're willing to not run it like a video game where the monsters scale. If you just keep fighting goons, you have that space to really feel neat on a more human level. And the other part is that it has all these options, which are like, here, you're a tactician. You get this benefit where you get to, scratch your chin and think about the situation and give everyone a little bonus because you're very smart. But you're also very slow to act, so you're still flat-footed in your first turn because you're a little idiot. You're like, oh no, I'm too slow. The difference between that and Pathfinder, I think that needs to be noted because someone's gonna say, "Listen, Safi, that just sounds like you're just okay with it if it's not a feat." The difference is one is this is thematically what your character is, and this is the mechanical implementation thereof, versus this is some shit you can do. There's a difference between the cool monkish stylings that are in 13th age and the goofy feats that let you karate chop someone. Again, I sound like an idiot because I don't fully understand it yet. That's the problem. At some point, this will make sense, and I'll know it, and I'll sound so smart. I'll put on one of those what do they call those hats you get at graduation?
I
think
it's
they
usually
call
just called a graduation cap, but I'm sure it has. a
There
name.
is a term for it.
I'll get one of those
They're called,
hats.
like pallets or something.
I get one of those. I'll put them on my hand. I'm like, I know, I'm so smart. And put my little hands in my side. Why does the why is there only one card that has a tip? The your relay, ugh, the Medusa card.
It's a mortarboard hat.
Yeah, that was it.
You can put
Yeah,
your
it's-
cement on it when you're building a house. Just put the mortar on and scoop it off. Oh, what a name!
Oh,
It's
they
such
had
a goofy hat.
What's your name? That.
It's such a goofy hat when you think about it. It has a little brush on a string. It's flat, but it has the skull cap section. It's like an inverted hat. Think it's sorcerer. Oh, let me listen. Please do understand that I'm going to do this a lot, but I never ever mean it to discourage you from doing what you're doing. But oh no, wait, no. Actually, I think sorcerers are still considered high tier. I recall someone once having like a big rant about, oh man, sorcerers are this. No, that was 5e where they bitched about the spellstone being so garbage he couldn't do anything. And then they made subclasses that fixed that, and it's like, why would you ever take another subclass? Power creep, baby. I love it.
I'm thinking of going barbarian, so I'll be illiterate.
Yeah, man, we still got that going on. If Iron Claws taught me anything, illiteracy can be very funny. Zyla knows because she was illiterate. Weren't you?
That sign can't stop me. I can't
mean-
read.
Wait, in with the rogue, yeah. Whenever I stole stuff, I had to hand it off to other people.
By the way, what does it say? Mr. Reed?
Yeah, I got a hold of these notes from it, and I was like, okay, hey, rogue, what's it say? He just stares at it for a minute.
Sure are pretty characters.
I
The
can't
handwriting
read
is
it right.
nice.
I assume the handwriting's nice. I don't know if it's...
That one looks like a man dancing.
Dancing. Whatever. But here's the point. I want you to come with a character concept. And the reason I want you to do that is because I wanna do that thing. I wanna do the thing where you get more than the sheets. I wanna build outside of that. Give us some fun dizzle dazzle razzle bazzle, basically.
Mm.
Make your character pat on the chest. Unless you don't want that, in which case I'll pat at the air in front of you. If you want some help finding things. Oh, there's really only these, huh? Here you go. Here's 2 big fat lists. They're huge mungus. But they sure are. If there's something on the if race wise you want something, let's go for it. Let's have some fun.
Oh yeah, the Sappho list, right?
They also have the bibbles. Here, the bibble, by the way, is everything. Like, it actually has all the rules in it and everything. The bibbles. I love multi-classing. I love that it's not great, but it's fun. It lets you do fun things. It lets you get your head out of your fucking ass about these. I'm so sick of YouTube has only been recommending min-max videos, and it's made me sick and tired of the idea of making something for games. I want people that play people things. There's a reason.
Also, I am gonna pop too.
Before you go,
Okay.
I want to append the statement for the record. A lot of 3.5, you'll find things that are not great. It's like, oh, this guy is a Wizard 2, Rogue 3Y, and it's like, that's because that's what he is. Oh, anyway, I got my dental surgery in an hour, yay.
Oh no.
I do remember Sapphire did this. I have this saved, but I don't know if it's been fully updated.
Why is Al-Qadim and Oriental Adventures compressed to 1 page? Is it for racism purpose? Oh, skipped base classes. Oof. Oh yeah, the Sha'ir. That was a funky one. Oh yeah, my race
I
compilation.
forgot that Steffi had made these.
Yeah.
I spent a lot. I did the same with Iron Claw. Why doesn't anyone hire me? Because they don't know I exist. That's the trick. Go to bed, Zyla. Get some sleep.
Yeah, these. Okay, but yeah, these are really good race compilations. Honestly, they're really useful.
Heck yeah.
There's so many.
No, I know
Like-
exactly what I need to show you. Como likes to post this one too.
Why should I go away? Why?
Why?
Like it's not complete, but like it has more than enough. So many pancakes.
God damn it! I still have the ending song in my head. It won't go away. Put your little paws on Claire. Bop, 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 bop. I'm gonna miss Claire. I'm supposed to bully her now.
Gonna have to do it indirectly.
God damn it, Claire. Think she can escape me? I wonder if this list is actually feature complete. When did 3.5 end? I need to remember that. When 3.0 ended anyway. Editions, D&D. Wiki, give me the hot news. Tell me when 3.0 ended. 3.0 a shit in 2003. And 2008 is when they made 4th. So yes. That would probably be a feature list complete-ish. The quintessential line is great too. If you want that, ask. I got a lot of them. They're pretty fun for just like looking at. Oh,
Alright. Bye, Siberia. Sleepy meat.
bye-bye.
Bye.
Remember when D&D had 2 versions? You had basic, the BX, CMI, and everything, and you had the advanced? God dang. Oh, wow. It considers Dungeons and Dragons Essentials to be a separate edition. Like on the chart, it's like, ooh, it's onto the side. I never knew that. It drives a man to think, well, we had the ending. Y'all won.
Yeah.
I still feel a little bamboozled, but to be honest,
We bammed your boozle.
I wouldn't want any other way. My stomach growls. I should probably stuff my face with food before I'm paralyzed for hours. See you
Go
later.
eat dinner.
Ah, bye.
Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da, bah, bah, bah.